on the floor. Okay. I don't know if this looks good or not. Okay. Hi everyone. Welcome to my channel. My name is Caitlin Hassan. I'm 28 years old. Come from Glasgow, Scotland, and I have dreams of competing in para dressage. I've had these dreams for about 5 years now. I've tried everything I can really think of within my financial capabilities to start competing, but nothing's really worked. So I just thought, I enjoy watching horsey YouTubers and I enjoy watching their more rambly vlogs where they just chat about what's going on in their life and things like that, because you start to really like these individuals' personalities and not just watching for the horsey aspect of the videos. So I just thought, right, I've tried everything that I can think of that I'm capable of, so why not take my social media one step further, because I've already done TikTok. I do Instagram as well, but I can't really make it horsey because it's all about my dogs and I don't have my own horse to make horsey content with, and it would be really hard to just rock up to the stables at my Friday lesson and be like, sorry guys, let me just get my camera out, let me make my TikToks, can I have a photo shoot with the pony? It's like, well, no. So I just had a thought about making a video about my current situation, because sometimes social media takes off for people and it enables people to live their dream life. Maybe not, I'm not expecting, like, how should I describe it? Well, it would be my dream life, to be honest. So yeah, and I've met so many supportive equestrians on TikTok that genuinely followed my journey for a long time and wanted to see me succeed. And I thought maybe I could just take this that one step further, take it to a different platform, and I might meet many other supportive equestrians there and make friends along the way, and also it might enable me to explore the competing world financially. Is that really bad to say? I don't know. I mean, I don't think so. I've been inspired by for example, Life on the Left Rein and Megan Elphick and Emily Dunstan, and I just think, well, maybe it would be possible for me. So I've literally grabbed the camera, sat down, and I'm now just rambling about it because I don't know what else to do at this point. I'm feeling really, really lost. I'm feeling defeated because I've tried everything that I can. My condition is getting the better of me. It's stopping me from living the life that I want to live, and I don't want it to be this way. Hence why I'm trying this. So I suppose I should just introduce myself a little bit more and maybe a little insight into my condition and my riding history. So I rode when I was a little girl. I think I started when I was maybe about 12. I've been obsessed with horses from younger than that. I remember being like so wee, and every time you'd see them in a field you would constantly watch them until they were out of sight. Or if you pass a lorry or a horse box, constantly looking behind you as they pass you to see if you could see the horses in the back. So mum did put me into lessons, and I had a few lessons. I don't even think I was cantering yet, and she got me a loan from someone she knew in the works. Daughter had just kind of saved this pony. This horse was going to the blood bank and she saved it, and she was going to produce him, and I think she just needed some financial help, so she decided to put him out to loan to us, part loan, and he'd been abused, and I was just getting thrown off him all the time. He was very nervous, he was very spooky, and that loan eventually came to an end because she ended up selling him. His name was Sprite. He was a chestnut. I think he was like 15, 3, maybe. I don't know if he was 16, I can't remember, but he was quite a tall boy. So that loan came to an end. The lessons came to an end because we couldn't afford them. And that was that for me. I didn't ride again until I was 22. I met my boyfriend, and I was speaking to him about starting it again, and he was just really supportive, and he was like, yeah, just go for it. So I did. I went for it. And that's been that ever since. I've had time off with COVID, time off with condition things, massive, like, huge confidence knock. I don't want to name any names when it comes to yards because I never want to spread any negativity. However, I did move to a yard in the hopes that it would start my competing career with the RDA. So if you don't know the RDA, it's the Riding for the Disabled Association. I rode with a yard for a while, and my confidence was just hit rock bottom. It was really, really bad, to the point I was crying in a lesson and was so frustrated. I remember looking at my instructor, and I was like, I'm a good rider, but you've put me on a horse I can't ride. And to me, that's how it was. I was put on a little pony who I knew from a previous yard, actually, and we just didn't click. We just didn't click at all. I couldn't like sit him. Sorry. Yeah, we just didn't get on, and I kept getting put back on him, and eventually I got really upset, and my boyfriend found this new yard for me, and I've been going there for over 6 months now. Not quite a year. I think I started in January. I think I went before the Christmas holidays for a tour and to meet some people, and then we started lessons in January, and it's so good there. And straight away, I was only riding with them like 4 months or something, and straight away they got me in at RDA regionals, and it was like a dream. Honestly, it was just a dream come true. I couldn't believe it when I was texting one of the members of staff at the yard, and I was like, well, would I be able to compete? And she just got back to me and was like, yeah, of course you can. Honestly, I think I cried. Did I cry? I can't remember, but it was unbelievable. And so I got to go. I was given a leader, which I wasn't the happiest about, but I was just happy to be given the chance. So we just went with it. I wasn't that confident at the time, actually, because my confidence has only really soared after regionals, which is a shame. But I wasn't very confident at the time. And we went to regionals and I got a qualifying score, which meant, oh my god, I don't want to get emotional, which meant that, like, the judge was saying to me, you've qualified for Hartpury, for nationals, but the yard, they weren't going to nationals because the horses that they have weren't fit enough for the travel, which is obviously completely fine, and I completely understand. But I was really upset because it's been my goal for about 4 years, 3 or 4 years to get to nationals, and I qualified but couldn't go, and I didn't have a backup plan. There's no, oh, I'll just take my own horse. There's none of that. Yeah, so that was quite hard, to be honest, to know that you're good enough. And to be honest, I kind of blacked out in the ring, and there was one bit I completely zoned out, and I remember getting out and being like, what happened there? I don't even know if I would focus. I remember getting out and thinking, what happened there? Because I think I did black out a little bit. And I think I'd be able to do so much better. And since then, I've actually tried another horse at the yard who is so much better for me. He's so much more responsive off the leg without being like Speedy Gonzalez, and he's really safe. He's not like crazy or anything like that. He just responds to my aids better, which as a para rider can be really hard to find, and I'm really, really love him. So much so I got put on the pony that I used to ride like every single week. 2 weeks ago I got put back on her, and I was thinking to myself, how do we do a dressage test together? And how did I used to ride her? Because she just doesn't listen to my aids. I have very weak lower legs, which can be quite difficult. And when you've got a school pony that doesn't really want to move, yeah, it can be a struggle to find the best way to communicate, and for the horse to understand your aids. Whereas the boy I'm riding now, he's just amazing. He's absolutely amazing. Yeah, I think the reason I want my own horse so badly now, really, is because I can see my condition deteriorating. It's a degenerative condition, and there's no cure. In fact, I don't think doctors know an awful lot about it, to be honest, because I haven't gotten any help. And I can see it affects my lower limbs, so from the knee downward all the way to the toes, and it affects my hands. It's a nerve condition, so it's a muscle wasting disease, and I really acknowledge the fact it is getting worse in my hands now. I'm really struggling, and I'm terrified there comes a time where I won't be able to ride. I suppose that's why I'm so desperate now. Yeah, it is hard, and I finally found something that I'm good at, and like the judge is telling me, yeah, you've got it in you, and there's so much more that I think I can do to improve and get higher scores in the future. But I feel like I'm missing out. I'm missing out now, and I don't know when it's going to be my time, to be honest, and that's why I'm starting this today, because I don't know what else to do. So, okay, I might not have the horse to make the horsey content with, but that doesn't mean I can't share my journey and what I'm going through now. So, yeah, it's a bit of a last resort. It's a chit-chatty video. It's probably me just unleashing everything that's going through my head regarding this dream of mine. But yeah, I don't know what else I can do. And I find it really interesting to listen to other horsey people, and I'm hoping that there's other people like me out there that wouldn't mind listening to me and supporting my channel, supporting my TikTok and my Instagram. We're almost at 15.2k followers on Instagram. That's the page all about my doggies. And it's going well. Sometimes I'm a bit hard on myself, but I forget about the opportunities that have actually came from it. Last weekend we were actually invited to Scone Palace. I've been calling it Scone Palace this whole time. Apparently it's Scone Palace. We were invited to their Paws at the Palace event, which was so exciting for someone to see our page and invite us along. I just think that's crazy. And we're brand ambassadors for a few businesses like Pooch and Mutt, and we collaborate with brands regularly like Edgard and Cooper, Farb. We're actually brand ambassadors for Rydale now, which is really exciting because I'm trying to cooperate more of me into the Instagram as well as the dogs. I have shared some horsey things in the past over there, so I'll leave that information in the description box if you want to check that out and support us over there. But I would really appreciate some support on this video as well. Maybe I could actually do a Q&A. That would be really fun. A horsey Q&A, so I can come on for my next video and it can be like this, a chit chatty video, but I'm actually answering questions, because then I'm seeing what people are interested in hearing, so that will make a big difference to me, because right now I feel like I'm just sat blabbering in front of the camera, which I really am. Anyway, I don't really know what else to say, so if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comments and I'll write them all down and reply to them in the next video. Hopefully there is a next video, because this is actually quite therapeutic just to sit and talk to the camera and get it all out. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Hopefully there'll be a next one.